Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. So guys, I just did a video recently called 50-year-old women get divorced for no damn reason. I will link that in the description box. And guys, in that video, we looked at an article that talked about the quote-unquote reasons that women that age get divorced. You guys, it's all dumb reasons. Oh, I wasn't happy. There was no communication, blah, blah, blah. And the issue is that these knuckleheads don't understand it's not that the grass isn't greener on the other side. There is no grass on the other side. Okay? We talk about, modern women and how delusional they are, and these Gen Z millennial chicks and these single moms in their 30s, blah, blah, blah. This has to be the most delusional group of women that there are, as we are going to get into this, all right? And I have a prime example right here from the dumpster fire known as TikTok. So as we're going to get into this, but before we do, guys, like, subscribe, drop a comment. It helps keep this channel going, guys. Join the lives. Check out my other channel that is linked in the description. And guys, let's get into this. I'm going to try not to pause this a lot, but I want to say, guys, the words to look for here are entitlement, delusion, spite, and victimhood. Keep those words in your mind as we listen to this knucklehead speak, okay?
For me, my own fault. It's always my fault. But anyway, I didn't know. Well, I guess I did know, but that I would have this really strong reaction physically, trauma reaction to finding out that my estranged husband has been having a new relationship. Now, I'm not saying that he shouldn't. We've been separated for a year, but we see each other a lot and we spend time as a family together a lot. And I had asked him many times, are you seeing somebody? And he said, no, no, no. I kept saying no. And then he'd take me to dinner and we'd have a nice chat. And I have a boyfriend that I've been seeing.
There it is, guys. There it is. She has a boyfriend. Okay? She has a boyfriend. Note that part. And guys, her ex is a fool for taking her out to dinner and talking to her in the first place after the divorce.
So it's not like I think he shouldn't. Don't get me wrong. This isn't about that. But what happened was, because he didn't tell me, I felt safe around him still, like in the way that he still loved me. So he invited me to go on a trip with him and the girls, and I said yes. He bought this big boat for his business, and so we went and got on this boat. But I said yes because I didn't want, you have this feeling when you first get separated that you can't imagine your husband and your children having a great time without you or with a new woman. And I was like, okay, I don't know whether I should go or not. Like, I don't want him to think something, and but then my daughter said, well, he's not going to ask you again, so you should come. And I don't know why she said that, but I do now. So I went. And then when I was there, I found out, because he kept texting, and I just was like, what's going on? And anyway, I found out through some very horrific texts, my fault.
Horrific.
That not only was he having a relationship, but they're totally involved in saying, I love you and blah, blah, blah. And I had this physical trauma. Like, I went off the fucking rails.
There it is, guys. Right there. There it is. Entitlement, a delusion, victimhood, spite. Okay? And you guys notice how she said that she felt safe around her ex-husband because she thought, oh, he's not dating anyone and he'll always be my plan B, my fallback plan. But now he's moved on and she can't handle it.
It was terrible. And I was physically ill. And
Please.
There's a link. They did a study at Johns Hopkins. It's called stress cardiomyopathy, which happens, and it's also called broken heart syndrome, and nobody really takes offense to that because it's what it is. And there's also studies of people that die 88 minutes apart, like the couple in Pennsylvania in 2012. They'd been together their whole lives, 57 years or something, and they died at 88 minutes apart because they just couldn't live without the other person. And I think the hard part is that because I'd been with him for so long, since I was 18,
Here come
for
the
him
tears.
to be in a relationship where he is in one, and you can't figure it out in your mind. And then it felt like he had died. And I kept getting this sick feeling like he was gone and dead. And I almost wished he was dead because it was so shitty of him not to tell me.
Look at there. There it is, guys. Entitlement. Entitlement. He doesn't owe her anything, guys. He doesn't owe her anything. She already had a boyfriend. Okay? She felt safe letting him take her out to dinner, hanging out on his boat, doing all this other stuff. And then he gets another girlfriend, right? And she can't stand it. Guys, the entitlement here. The delusion. She feels entitled to his time, his money, and his attention. When I guarantee, yes, I remember her because I've done a video on this chick in my divorced chicks of TikTok, right? She's filing for divorce. She left him, and now she's saying, "Oh, he did this to me." Victimhood, entitlement, delusion, spite, victimhood, guys. And guys, her hashtag. You guys ready for this? Hashtag divorce after 50. Hashtag relationships. Hashtag heartbreak. Hashtag trauma. Hashtag toxic cycle of abuse. Hashtag self-awareness. Hashtag menopause. I should call that hashtag obvious, right? Right, guys? Right? And then hashtag strong women. Please, guys, clown world. Let's get back into this. Oh, and guys, I'm going to call these chicks DDBs. Divorced, delusional broads, okay? I'm coining that term right now. Divorced, delusional broads. I think that I'm going to make this into an entire series, guys.
Me out there so that I'm trapped on a boat with him
Please.
and his girlfriend
Victimhood.
on the phone.
Victimhood.
And then I find out she's at his house, and it's like everything in that house is mine, like that
Please.
we got when we were married. And that she's been sleeping there. I had no idea. None. And I just feel like that was a bad way for me to find out. I wish I'd had more gradual way to get to it, because I felt humiliated, embarrassed, stupid, old, ugly, because I think she's like 30.
He traded her in for a newer model, dude. She's 30 years old. So I guarantee you guys, her ex is in his 50s and he's dating a 30-year-old. And she says that she has a boyfriend who's probably older than she is, okay? So she is mad. Guys, entitlement, delusion, spite, victimhood, okay?
Typical, right? And I honestly, I've been in shock for 4 days. And he's like, well, get over it. You do it.
Good. Get over it.
It's like, you have no... What? This is traumatizing. And I just acted so badly and did all the things you're not supposed to do.
There you
and
go.
I have blocked him, and I'm not, he's like, let's be friends. I'm like, I'm gonna be fucking friends with you. Not now. Not right now. And then I find out, I'm like, did she come here with you when you were looking at this boat? No. Well, of course she was there for 3 weeks. They spent like 20 grand there, at least, when he couldn't give me any spousal support.
There it is, guys. Spite right there. I had to let it go for a little bit. Look at how spiteful she is. It sounds like her ex is a successful guy. So why did she leave him, right? I guarantee she says abuse and all this crap, but it's crap, right? She's just mad. She's mad because he's got a younger chick, okay? and she's not getting any spousal support, and she actually thinks that she's hurting him, but not talking to him. He's busy plowing some 30-year-old. Clown world.
Which, we'll talk about red flags. Like, these were from the minute I met him.
And you still married him.
I just loved him so much and didn't think anything. Like, I can't see my relationship from the outside. Anybody else can see it and say to me, are you crazy? You've been on this horrific, traumatic roller coaster since you met the guy. Everything's a crisis. Everything's a financial shenanigan. Everything's a trauma. It's turned into this cycle of trauma over and over and over and over. And both of us get this huge dopamine rush from the trauma. And then we go back for more. And he doesn't know how to live without the trauma because he does it all the time for business, for everything. And I'm just, I think he likes her. I don't know, but I don't. It's somebody for him right now, and I'm glad that he has someone. I'm not trying to take that from him, and he's not a bad man. But
there it is, guys. Guys, notice in these old chicks, these DDBs, these divorced delusional broads, you always notice how they always say, my husband he's not a bad guy, but I'm going to shit on him for like the next minute and a half on TikTok. But guys, he's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy.
It was a bad thing for me. And I'm coming out of it now. But it's like it brought everything to the front. Like all the memories and everything that he used to do for me, he's now doing for someone else. And this is fine. It's normal. But it's not normal. But I think I hadn't really faced that yet. Or thought that he would, because I'm ridiculous, but, we always put things aside, don't we? I don't know if anybody will even watch this. It's so long. It's probably really boring, too, but I'm going to post it because I had to get it off my chest. Yeah. So, these things come up in our divorces, ladies, that you have no way to protect yourself from except to keep your distance. Don't think that you can just stay and be their friend and then it's not going to hurt or you're not going to feel terrible.
And the only reason why he stayed to be her friend is probably he was trying to bamboozle her so that she didn't take him to the cleaners. We can do this amicably, right? And he kept a lot of his money, right? Or she was so insistent about them being friends because she is divorcing him. You guys, someone in the comments here says, I went through the very same thing. I felt like he had died. He then went and married someone the same age as our son. And guys, these DDBs, these divorced delusional broads, think, oh, I'm divorcing you. I'm leaving you. Who's gonna want you? You're old. You're never gonna get a girl better than me. What is some young girl gonna come along? Ha ha ha. And then what happens, guys? They check their ex's Instagram. They check his Facebook, and they see him with some hot young 30-year-old guys. And what do they finally figure out?
You've been had.
Even if you have a relationship, it's like the weirdest thing. You've been connected like neurally for so long that it's like a huge death. Anyway, I'm doing okay, but I wish I didn't have to go through this.
Well, you should have divorced your husband. Because she said that he's not a bad person. He obviously makes pretty good money, right? So she couldn't have found a way to work it out. And I'm happy for her ex-husband. He's moved on. He has himself a 30-year-old piece of tail. You know what I'm saying, guys? Give this man a round of applause. Guys, I'm gonna make this into a series, guys. Let me know what you think. But have you noticed more and more now that there are these divorced delusional broads that are usually in their late 40s, early 50s, and they're just, like I said, the entitled, delusional, spiteful, and have a victimhood type of mentality. All right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, check out the other channel. I am out of here, guys. Have a good one.